Hi artists! In this video we are going to draw a panda. The supplies that you'll need are a piece of paper, a pencil, and an eraser, and then something to color with. It can be whatever you would like. Before we get started, let's look at some pictures of some panda bears so that we have an idea in our head of what we're going to draw. Grab your pencil and your eraser. When we draw, our paper is going to be taller than it is wide. So up here, the top part, I'm going to draw a panda in a tree. And down here, I'm going to draw a panda sitting down. So let's do this one sitting down first. If you point to the middle of your page, and about right here on that side of your finger, we're going to put an oval shape for our panda's head. Nice oval shape. Oh, looks a little pointy right there. Remember, if you ever need to erase, just erase. A little less pointy. Okay, so that's going to be our panda's head. Next, we're going to draw two legs coming down like this. We start about right there. Come down. It's going to be like a tall, skinny U. That's going to connect right there, about in the middle, bottom of that circle. And do the same thing on the other side. Down, over, and back up. There we go. Now if we draw a line down the middle of this panda, there's a leg on one side, a leg on the other, because it's symmetrical. I'm going to put a tiny horizontal line right here, because that top part there is going to be black. Top part. And then I'm going to put a line from here to here. That's going to be panda's bottom, where he's sitting. Now on either side here, we're going to draw his feet. So if you start right here, draw a C shape. Got a little foot sitting out from where he's sitting down. Over here, and then put a backwards C. There we go. Let's go ahead and stop there and look and see if there's any lines you want to erase or change. I might widen this arm a little bit like that. Yours might be fine. You don't have to erase yours though if you don't want to. It's good when you're drawing, stop and check. Make sure you like what you've done so far. Erase if you have to. I'm going to put two ears up here. Those are just little curves, little half circles. You point to the middle of your panda's face. I'm going to draw kind of an upside down triangle. Put a line like that. I'm going to curve the edges though, so I'm not going to make them pointy the way a triangle actually is. I'm going to curve the edges just a little bit. You come down here, I'm going to do a J and a backwards J. Now it has black fur around its eyes, so to show that black fur, I'm going to put an oval on one side. I'm going to put an oval on the other, and I'm going to try and make it in the same place and size. Let's see, how does that look? I think mine's a little off, so I'm going to have to erase. So I'm going to put two circles inside of those ovals, and that's going to be his eye. And then little tiny dots inside of those circles. I have a sharp pencil for that. We're going to skip up here to the panda that's hanging in the tree. Now we're going to do this kind of funny. We're going to draw the panda first, and then we'll draw the tree in. So we're going to go ahead and put another circle shape like that for the panda's head. And actually, it's going to be more of an oval like that. His head's going to be turned a little bit looking at us. If you start right here and come down diagonally for his back, and then curve down like that for the back of his back leg. And that's his back leg. Let's come over here and put your pencil about right there. That's almost at the bottom of our oval head shape. We're going to make another U shape just like we did in the back for his front arm. And then we're going to connect those two right there for his stomach. Now right here, let's go ahead and put his nose. That's kind of an upside down triangle. I'm going to turn my paper while I draw this. And I'm going to put a backwards J, or that's a J, and a backwards J. There we go. And then I'm going to go ahead and put one of his ears. I'm going to leave that one blank for right now. And then I'm going to put two oval shapes for his eyes. And just like we did with these, I'm going to put little circles inside. There. So we're going to want to have him kind of sitting on a branch. So the branch is going to be right here, but part of that branch is going to be behind him. So we're not going to see it. So I'm going to start up here. And I'm going to draw a line right down to the top of his head. Right there. It looks kind of like he's resting his head on the branch. And then I'm going to skip over his body. And I'm going to bring a line coming down here. So that's the rest of the branch that he's laying on. And then actually I'm going to put a tree trunk over here. So if you want to go ahead and draw the tree trunk, the top of it, you can come up here and then just draw a line up like that. Doesn't look quite like a tree yet. Go ahead and bring your pencil back up here. We're going to do the bottom part of this limb. We're going to start a little bit smaller. Try and make that limb a little thicker as we go down. And this line's going to come down like that. We're going to see part of it there. And we're going to come like that. So his belly's on it, but he's still laying on that branch. And then we're going to bring this down to the bottom part of the tree. And kind of make a wavy line like that. And the tree's coming out of the ground. Now if you have any changes you want to make, now's the time. I think I'm going to erase a little bit right there. Here we go. Oh, and I have to add his other ear. So let's go ahead and put his other ear right there. Pandas eat bamboo, so let's draw some bamboo growing around here. We want our pandas to have lots of food to eat. Now bamboo is pretty easy to draw. Just going to put a horizontal line like that. It's almost like a rectangle. I'm going to have mine curving a little bit like that. And then at the top, I'm going to bring those top out like a Y shape. Like that. And then I'm going to put some leaves sticking off top. And it's also, it grows and has different sections. So I'm going to put little lines like that. With the sections of the bamboo. And you can also draw some leaves coming off the side. Like that. So we can just draw a bunch of bamboo here. I'm going to draw that one. I might draw one down here. Just kind of a small one. And you can slow the video down if you want, but also you can just draw your bamboo wherever you'd like to. Yours doesn't have to match mine for this part. And I'm just going to draw a couple of pieces of bamboo because once you start drawing the bamboo, you'll know how to do it. You'll be able to draw whole bamboo forests. Leaves. I think I might add an extra leaf there too. Don't forget those sections. There we go. I think I'm going to have some coming up, poking out from behind my bear. Like he's sitting right in the bamboo. Okay, added a little extra branch that time. Maybe I'll have one coming out like he's sitting right in front of, maybe a really tall one. Maybe I'll put a nice tall one there. So pandas live in the forest, which means we're probably not going to see the sky a whole lot. We're probably going to see more trees here in the background. Or in bamboo, lots of trees and lots of bamboo in the background. If you want, you can put some going behind that bear. you could just leave the background blank, or after you've drawn enough bamboo, you can draw a line. It's like the horizon line that we always do, going from one side to the other. And jump over any bamboo or your panda that you have. Then you can draw this part, color this part for the ground, and then you could add more trees or lines for bamboo, or just color that in blue or green, that background. Let's go ahead and color our pandas. It's kind of tricky to know which parts to color black and which parts to color white. So the ears are black. And the arms are black too. And pause the video. I might color faster than you. And remember that little section right there is black too. The fur around their eyes is black. And their feet are black, but we leave that part white right there. Their stomach's white. Oh, and the nose. The nose is black too. So for this guy up here, we're going to do the ears black. The fur around his eyes. His nose. Now this part, you do his arms and his back, and the front is black. And then the back leg is black, but we don't color that part. It's just the legs black. He looks pretty chill. He's relaxing. Maybe he'll fall asleep. Maybe he'll take a nap in a little bit. Now bamboo is usually kind of a green color. So I've got a light green here that I'm going to start coloring my bamboo. So your bamboo is going to be a green. You can probably use a dark green and a light green if you want. And then I think my tree, I think I'll do that in brown. So I think I'll speed the video up while I color. I'm going to color my bamboo in green, and then I'm going to color my tree in brown. For the background, if you want, like you can go ahead and just color this in a solid color, color the ground a solid color. I think I'm going to add a couple more trees like this. We don't have to draw a whole lot of, I added these branches. Just draw a couple more trees like that, nice tall ones. I'm going to have them going off the edge of the page so I won't have to draw the top of them. See that overlapping there? Okay, so I'm going to color my trees in. These extra trees I did, I'm going to color those in brown. And I think I'll just color that background in a nice dark green. Just draw the bottom of the tree. And this is all just optional, this extra stuff. So I drew the two extra trees. You can add more bamboo if you'd like. And I'm going to go ahead and color mine in. And there we go. 2 happy pandas. If you get a chance, take a picture of yours and upload it to Canvas for me. I hope you had fun doing this project. Have a great day, guys.